Detroit Pistons. I mean, you hear these free agent lists, and it's going to be hard to add somebody for the Pistons. It's going to be hard to add people before you get a new president of basketball operations. So, yeah, it's going to be difficult to sit there and say, well, we can add this guy, we can add that person. We don't know his vision. I mean, we don't know his vision when he first get here. So if his vision is to, find the best candidate and get a new GM and new head coach, then that shifts everything. In my opinion, I don't think adding more ingredients to the pot is the answer. And I'm going to keep saying that and making these type of videos so y'all get it across y'all mind. I don't think adding players is the answer. And I've said this before. I just think really evaluating, well, I was going to say subtract players. I think evaluating what you have is the key. And then I think self-fixing the Pistons or finding something that's going to help fix the problem that's been plaguing them ever since Jack fucking McCloskey left is developing talent. That's the problem. How are they going to develop talent? Because they ain't been able to develop. I think some of these guys they drafted could have been damn good if they didn't start their development in Detroit. I think some of these guys could have been damn good. I think getting drafted by the Detroit Pistons, I think that was the issue. I think getting drafted by the Detroit Pistons was the issue. And I think, had they got drafted in different places, maybe Donovan Mitchell, he get drafted here just for a say, or Booker, they don't turn out as good as they are. You ever think about that? So I think, looking at what they need to do different in the process of, and it's hot than a mofo out here today. I think looking at what they need to do different in the process, that's the thing. And I'm a firm believer in that. What can we do different? What can we do different as an organization? What can we do? And I think a lot of brothers and a lot of y'all men out here, and women don't do it per se. They never think they're the problem a lot of the time. And it's because men don't hold women accountable and their friends don't hold them accountable. But I tell you this, when something's not working, we gotta find a solution. You got a relationship or you ain't, thinking you attracted to girls the way you attract to girls. You got guys that be like, oh, girls really come up to and ask you out, or girls really give you choosing signals, or girls really come up to you. It happens. It happens to guys. It happens to me from time to time. I'm not saying that shit happen on a daily basis, but it happens. It does happen. So it's not because you not 6 feet. It's not because, a lot of times it's keeping up with your appearance, but it's really, always self-improving. Women and women can smell success. Okay? And once you physically work on yourself and you work on your money, you cut the bullshit out, you work on yourself, they can smell that. Sometimes you gotta say, okay, what's the problem? Be honest with yourself. You know what? I could use a haircut every 2 weeks, or I could comb my hair. I could start wearing cologne. I could, start wearing my clothes a better way. I could go look up a few stylist tips on YouTube, on social media. Just stuff like that. Like, come on. And I think the Pistons should do the same thing. Okay, what's not working? We get these young guys here and they don't become everything they should be. What's not working? Okay, should we go get a sham guy, type of mentor on the team? We need more veterans. Do we do better, developmental things? Why are our big men shooting so many threes? Let's work on the fundamentals and posting up and dominating the paint. Where's the disconnect? So before you subtract, let's try to self-diagnose or have somebody else come in as a liaison and look and say, okay, this is what they do in LA, or this is what they doing in Minnesota, this is what they doing in Oklahoma City, and this is what y'all not doing, and this is what y'all doing incorrectly, and this is what they doing correctly. It don't hurt. sometimes you fellas got to do that, you know. Ask female friends, ask females like, what's wrong with me? You got to be able to take the criticism. If they have a liaison come in, he can tell me, hey, look, man, y'all doing this shit wrong. Like, y'all need to do this, that, and the third. Same thing with some of y'all fellas, you know. You a man, you can take the pain, you can take the honesty. You know what? Your breath be smelling. You need to get your teeth together. You know, you need to get a better. I don't like the way you get your hair cut. Hey, it is what it is. That's one woman. Another woman might say the same thing. Now, if everybody's saying the same thing, it must be true. So, if the Pistons bring in a couple liaisons, you know, they bring in a couple guys, and they all saying the same thing. Y'all doing this, that, and wrong. You ask a couple females in a different couple social groups, and they all saying the same thing. You kind of get weirdo energy. You kind of seem like a social hermit. You know, you kind of seem nervous. Well, it's something that it's everything. You can continue to work on all these things. Don't forget that. You know, people ask me, you ain't scared to do public speaking? No, it don't really bother me none. I used to perform, do things, so it don't really bother me none. I just think I started looking at things a little bit different. Everybody got their own fears, and everybody got their own weaknesses, and everybody got their own, fears. And one thing I found out in life, everybody talks shit. But once you see a lot of these people talking shit about you, and you see, you know, oh, let me borrow $20, let me borrow $30, and how fucked up they really is, man. You know, everybody go through things. And people want to judge this guy, that guy, and they do the same thing or worse. That's how I look at it. But the Pistons, they need to really self-diagnose or have somebody come in and see what they're doing wrong. And then I think you want to extract all the bad habits and the bad people in the organization. That could be coaches, that could be GMs, that could be, assistants, medical staff. You want to extract all that from the organization. Then you say, okay, I got a blank canvas, or I got a canvas with everything I need in a house, a tree. Okay, let me start adding the grass. Let me put a pond in the back. You know what I'm saying? Let me add a garage. Now, you got your, things you want. Now you want to add and make it a true visual. So, I think that's the point. That's the point in my opinion. And that's where they really should be going into. Is in a point, a place where let's look at what we're doing. Let's see if we can figure out what we're doing wrong. Let's ask a third party. Okay, what is we not doing right? What are we truly doing wrong here? Okay, fix it. Get the right people in place. Get rid of the wrong people. Get the right people in place. And in my opinion, then you start acting. So, but a lot, you want to keep losing, just keep throwing money at everybody. Trust and believe me, just keep throwing money at everybody. Looking for a solution that ain't there. Money ain't Tom Gores, he come from a world where money is money. Money fix everything. Chick holler. Money fix it. Something break on this car, money can fix it. Building a sports team don't work that way. Even if they had a limited cap, it wouldn't fix all your problems. And it wouldn't guarantee a championship. So, yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video. Share. Did I get my lunch back? Oh, I got it. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate y'all. Check out the Piston Talk playlist. Peace.